Okay, hi guys. Welcome to Simracing Preview. Welcome everyone to Simracing Pre. I'm going to be doing something different that I always wanted to try, and I tried to work things around and working with what I have at the moment. So yeah, I'm only using a GoPro camera for now. It's a Hero 3 Plus, which I was a very long time back. And I'm trying to do that to record my introduction video. And eventually I'll be planning to I'll do the voiceovers. I mean, we're going to be moving towards that direction into the coming videos, and this is going to be my first voiceover video, which is going to be something that it's going to be difficult for me because I'm really not comfortable just speaking into a camera. I am more like a two-way kind of communication person. And I seem like, now if I'm talking to the camera is not going to reply to me, right? So, so that's something that I am trying to work on, my communication skills. And yeah, I'm trying to work on my pronunciations. I'm not really good at all pronunciations. I'm trying to work on that too. Technically I have a lot to work on, so I am doing it. I'm trying to put in my time and effort for this. It's thanks to you guys for the support, for all the things given me, great remarks, great comments, positive side on everything. It's very nice. This is something I've always been enjoying to do. The enjoying part is the passion is actually mainly the racing part, where I always, have been always very into the racing, aspect on the motorsports. So, this was my one of the avenue. So, let's bring back into my own self for now. I was doing simulation racing from the year of 2014, and I was doing then as a part-time kind of thing when I'm free time, and then I just jump into a race and just race and just do some practice and then going for a race. I like it because I was working full time and all those things, and time didn't permit me to do a lot of practices and series races. So, but now, eventually I decided to get this going into a public way. So, and I'm learning a lot of aspects like video editing, Photoshops, and even setting up OBS and camera, webcam, and if you say it, I think I've pretty much touched on it. So, I am not into I'm not a very good video editor, to be honest with you, man. I am learning everything, and so yeah, I think it's something that I'm trying to work on pushing forward, because I think when time goes on, when I look back at this video, then I'll be there'll be a vast difference. I'm sure, because I like progressing my things. So what I can think about is I hope you guys enjoy the video. The race it was very entertaining. More about the race is I was doing it on iRacing. It was in Lime Rock. It was a week 1 of season 4 in Lime Rock, where it was a very distant. It was a bad start race, and after that I tried to make my way. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the video. But before that, guys, do like or share the video. Do give any valuable feedbacks or anything that can help me out in this journey of mine. And also, I would like to invite you guys to my Discord channel. I'm pretty much online and racing in iRacing. There is voice chat overs, and there's a lot of good friends there, good buddies, and good racing buddies in iRacing, and also my own league racers, guys. Whenever, just feel free. It's open to everyone. Just feel free to, if I'm online or if you see anyone there, just feel free to jump in and just intro yourself. And let's make a fun community out of this. And because the things that we do is, the thing that we love is just purely racing, and let's have the band of group together and pushing racing into the virtual sports and this next upcoming thing. So yeah, I will gladly welcome you guys to be in the channel. The link will be in the description below. And also, I do live streaming on my Facebook gaming page, and also I'm trying to work on some ways or avenues to bring myself out more and to talk more, to interact more. And it's like, I mean, whenever I'm doing competitive races, I tend to like get too focused. I can't do like a whole multitasking that is like you can talk while racing. But yeah, I'm trying to work on that aspect. Trying to improve on my driving, my racing skills, and my racecraft, just practically everything which related to racing and this simulation racing kind of thing. So yeah, guys, just feel free. I mean, I'm a very open guy. I would like to help anyone like this kind of things that you guys have any issues with your OBS, with your Streamlabs, with your account, with your any PC related issues. I can do it. I have a PC tech background. So but I don't have a video editing background, that's for sure. I'm trying to work on that skills too. So I just learned the software. I'm learning still, but even audio I have no clue, man. So yeah, it's something new, and I would appreciate any kind of help from you guys, man. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna hold back your time because I think it's kind of long. What I can do now is let's get into the race, and just feel free to just give me a comment downstairs, and let's join to any links you are interested in to join us and the community game. Let the community grow, man. Alright, guys, let's get to the race now. Okay, hi guys. So yeah, the race is like I did a very bad qualifying and I got X on my race, and so for that I didn't really have a good start on my race time. So I'm starting in P11. So yeah, I try to take a good start on the race, and I was trying to go for a smooth few laps before I start pushing. And it was I would say it was a very clean start and not many incidents. It was a very good first lap. I would like want to say that, man. And yeah, so now I'm P11. Javier Quintana is the guy in front of me, which is the car number 14. So I was just trying to stay behind him and for this first lap of the race.
Nice start, mate. Well done.
And I mean, like I think he broke like a bit slower and he wanted to be more safe. I was like, okay, I'll just stuck behind you and stay behind you for the time being, for the moment. So yeah, I started getting into the mood and started getting to my race mode, and my race cap was on, and I was just okay, let's go now, man. Let's push this bugger. You know, it's not a really good idea because it's still cold tires, and this is where the mistake happens. And I was like, oh shucks, and then like, and the car was on the road, and I was like, shit. And I was like very frustrated with myself recently. The only way I could have avoided that was to go on the grass, which I didn't take that option. But my car was so bad, and then I spin out, and then I came back on the track, and then the car, I mean my mistake on this too. I should stop the race if my car is bad. My very bad mistake. So I'm like, okay, I had to call the pits, and then I had a towing. I'm like, okay, shit, I just ruined my race. And I had total like zero determination now. So I was just trying to just like, okay, how about just take it easy for this first race. And okay, I mean, racing is like that. Incidents happens. And what I always told me, I mean, how bad the race is, I just don't like finishing the end. So I was like, okay, I mean, let's try to just not make it to the end. I don't want to be ending in the last. So at this challenge junction, I think I'm going to be P15 or 16 when I'm leaving the pits. So, but thankfully this car has a fast repair. So yeah, I was like, okay, let's get the fast repair in 40 seconds, and then I'm going to get into my mood again. I hope I can get into my mood actually. I was like so disappointed, honestly. So I was like, okay, so let's see how the race is going to be like. Then I'm looking at the car still going and moving fast around a lap. So I think I got laps now. I think I've been one lap down. Looking at the relative on the side. Understandings, yeah, so that's where the thing happens. So I still have a long time race. I just completed 2 laps and I have 25 laps to go. So this is where the whole thing starts now, you know, like I start, okay, I'll punch it, and then I'm like, okay, let's go now, man, guys. So I was like, okay, let's put my head down and try to just bang in the laps and not be the last guy, which I am now not really. I am 16 out of 17 guys. So I was like, okay, let's go. So I'm like the guy number 15 is 3.4 seconds in front of me. So yeah, this guy is actually I'm a lap down. So I'm like, I don't want to be lapped, so I will definitely be aggressive and push forward and overtake them in a smooth time. So at this rate, my tires are still pretty much cold. So I was like, let's do it, man. Let's do it. I mean, let's do a good race. I still have long laps now, right? So I was trying to like warm up my tires now. And this time is where the whole thing is going to be a very interesting race. And I would say that they race very cleanly. Everything, yeah. The whole thing was a very clean race. No doubt on the first on the turn on the lap 2 where the carnage happened, where I took out many guys actually. So I got P14 now. So I was like, okay, so maybe the guys the top front guys were still in front pitting. There's some damage to repair. So I was like P14 at this current junction. I honestly just wanted to let's drive and race, and I don't know how well I'm gonna do on this race.
Okay, speedy. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 1.5.
So I decided to take the slipstream of the guy in front to like have me a slingshot. So yeah, I'm like trying to just push myself and keep pushing. So apparently the guy didn't really block much. He didn't really defend his line. So I got past him, and I'm supposed to be, I think I'm gonna be now P13 now. Oh, and then the guy in front like has a mistake, and I'm like, oh shit, he's P8 and he has a mistake. Damn, sad. And okay, I think I have a chance on this and not make any silly mistakes now, and just try to push the car. I still have a long way of laps. And then looking at my map, right, the track map on my top right, I'm actually seeing the guys is like they are actually behind me. The guys the guys that I'm supposed to be overtaking. So the 12th position guys, if you look at my relative, it's like 8.5 seconds. I was like, oh damn, that's far. Then I'm like, okay, let's have a race without mistakes now. I'm done with having the mistake on the lap 2. And this corner was like very scary actually, you know, like if you don't do it right, you will just go into the wall like how the previous guy happened. The car is very twitchy on that, and even this corner. It's a fun track, I would say it's a very nice track. But it's a very small narrowing for overtakings and all. But yeah, you can have like very nice close racing kind of racing here. I really enjoyed this race, I'll be honest. Then I'm trying to like bang in some good laps and try to put in like very good laps and trying to control the car and not make any silly mistakes. And then I got my pitch off. Anyway guys, just let me know about the incident on the turn 1 where on lap 2 where what could I have done better. I mean, I tried to see the video again and again. The only way I watched my replays is to not make any mistakes again. But then the only thing I could react was on the grass, but I thought the tires were still cold. If I go on the grass I would have spin, but that's actually a good thing. I don't have to tow my car. Probably I may have sustained light damage, but I'm still on the race, you know what I mean? that I should do like an evasion move. What do you guys think? And just drop me in a comment, and I would like be appreciating to read it out, man. And without that moment, I think I got my P11. I think P12 was in the pits, and I think he just came out. So I'm like, hey, I'm moving up positions, like. So I'm like, hey, let's do something. Let's push harder, man. I'm like, I can see the guys in front, and they are like the top 5 and top 6 guys, and even the 7 guy is there. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And I have like a good amount of laps left. I'm like now lap 8 out of 25. Anyway, guys, if you guys like what you guys are saying, do leave a like and a subscribe button. Do click on the like and the subscribe button. It really helps me a lot, and appreciate if you have any comments related to feedbacks or anything that I can improve on. I'll be willing to work on it. Anything, man, guys. I'm very thankful for all your support, I'll be honest. So yeah, let's get into the race now, and I'm still P11 at the moment, where I tried to push my way up into the podium. Or I mean not the podium, but I mean try to push it up to the podium. That's my aim. But yeah, I'm trying to just push the car, see if I can do a top 5 at least, you know, like that's my main aim on this race. So yeah, I tried to just push the car and keep pushing. And I felt that comfortable. I felt the car is being warmed up, the tires are feeling good. And then there's a car in front of me, is a lap down. He's on P15 at the moment. So he was nice, he just gave way. He didn't disturb my race, which was very nice and sportsmanship of him. And then I'm like, okay, let's go and chase this P6 guy, because I want to not be lapped. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Oh, that corner there is like very tricky, actually, I would say. You got to like slide the car in and out and accelerate as early as possible. Anyway, guys, if you guys feel like you want to have a race, or you guys want to practice, or you guys want to do anything with regards to iRacing, let me know. My Discord channel is below. I'm online most of the time, doing some of my race practice or my league practices online. Just jump into the Discord voice chat and have a chat with me, man. I'll be all down to like help you out if anything I can help. And I may need some help. I may get some help from you guys, definitely, man. I'm not all good yet, but I'm learning, and I'm trying to improve every day I go in racing wise. In iRacing, definitely. It's something that I really enjoy in the racing aspect on the whole package kind of deal. So yeah, now the gap is closer to the P6, and I'm like, okay, let's go. I think maybe he's not pushing too hard, so I just want to get him. I don't want to be lapped, so yeah. And I'm like, okay, let's do a safe entry, but I don't want to be too aggressive to him because he's having a good position. But there is some points where I become very feisty. So I will take him on the straight, which he didn't really battle much, which is good. And it's sportsman because he has a position now, so why would he want to battle me? You know, like, why would he want to do that?
Blue flag. 8.802. P11.
So at this current lap 12, I'm still in P11. And I'm seeing P5 now is in 3 seconds.
The leader's just done a 58.
And then I realized like my pace and the leaders and the top guys are literally much the same for the race. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, okay, maybe I can do this. I can do a good race. Let's just push it and see how it goes.
8.595.
guy in front. The gap is 3.0.
So at this current moment, I'm seeing P10, which is 3.4 seconds now in front of me. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get my P10. I don't want to wait until So yeah, then the crew chief Jim was telling me that I'm gaining on him. I'm like, okay, hell yeah, let's go now, man, let's go.
You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 13 seconds.
Shit, there's one incident. I was thinking it's P10, but it was not. It was actually the top guys that had a crash there, and I'm like, oh shit. I think it was a P6, P3 guys. Yeah, there was a P3 that had this incident where he kept dropping. Lozano was his name. Yeah. Then I'm like, oh damn, that's very pity. I was thinking that was maybe was it like an incident on his mistake, or was it like a car behind didn't brake enough? So I was like, okay, shit, I'm just not gonna bother. I'm just gonna go in and push the car.
Well, that was at 58.66. Sector 2.
And I'm like, okay, the timing is still good. I'm still on a 58 pace. I'm like, okay, let's go push harder. I'm like, okay, let's go. There's some battles going on with the 4 and the 10 guy. He's just wanted to get over like he's being a lap down, so he was just trying to overtake the number 10 guy, which the number 10 guy is trying to pull away from me. It's like, okay, sounds interesting. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get some slipstream here from Alexander, number 4 now. I'm like, okay, let's see.
10th position.
How is it gonna be like?
58.49.
So since number 10 has some mistake,
Alright, speedy.
but now I became P10 at this moment, and now he's P9, so I think he didn't really battle much. Oh no, he was battling when I took him on the straight. Yeah, I was really behind him for some time because he was doing good defending, where I had to find a gap though. I think it was a good like a lap or 2 with him behind, and I mean easy in front, and I just couldn't find the gap to go in. So I was like, he's like blocking and all. I'm like, okay, no, I don't think so. It's a good idea to go into that corner. Too wide into the corner is just calling for a problem and mistakes. So I'm like, okay, let's stay behind him first. It's okay. I was like thinking, let's go for this corner, you know, like let's go inside. But it was not really enough because we were going too wide, literally too wide into this corner. And I'm like, oh shit, that's nice. I was trying to hold my line and wait for him and giving him some space. That is definitely important. So yeah, I didn't really battle. He was going in. So I was like, okay, let's take him on the straight maybe, on this next straight. If I have a good exit, and I didn't really have a good exit at that moment. So I was like, okay, shit, I think I have to do like another lap to find a gap. Damn, I'm like very desperate to get past him in a very nice way, but he's blocking it well, definitely. Santiago Cortez was a very nice racing from him.
Clear on the right side.
Oh, then I was like, oh shit, there was like a 0x contact there. I think I just like too close to him. Then I'm like, oh shit, that's not nice.
1 minute 0.5.
And then he like gave me a thanks. I'm like, I wanted to say a welcome, but I'm like, okay, that don't matter. I just want to pass him in a very clean way. But it was a 0x contact. I mean, it's not like a 4x contact, man. Come on. Means it was like a very close racing there, man. I'm like, okay, let's do it the hardest way. I'm like, okay, let's go into the inside now, and let's see if we can uphold the braking.
Hold your line.
And I managed to pull the line nice, and then I got him on that inside, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to go and push my way up again. Okay, at this moment, at this lap 18, I'm on P10 at this moment. Which I'm like, okay, not a bad result. Let's see if I can just push the car and sorry, P9 at this moment. So I'm like, okay, let's see if I can just pull the car, and I'm happy the result at the moment because from P16 up down, right? So I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's see how am I going to do it. And then I'm like with the pack of leaders, like number 2, 3, and 4 is just in front of me. Then I'm looking at my map, track map, right? Then I'm looking actually the P7 and 8 is actually not that far, and I have a couple of 6 laps to go. So why not just keep doing your pace and see if I can just bring down the time towards them. And just pushing the car pushing the skip Barber is not easy.
Fastest lap for
on this track.
58.04.
58.088.
Okay, speedy.
And then the fastest guy was 58.04, and I just did a 58.088. I'm like, oh damn, I should be getting the fastest lap. Damn, the guy was faster. I'm like, okay, let's go. And just looking at it, there's some maneuvering in the front where they're trying to battle it out. But I said that's even good for me because they're gonna lose time while battling it out. So yeah, let's see if I can just try to pull my way up. But without further ado, we're gonna to first take the guy in number 4, so that I can have a clear line to go and try to get to his slipstream and pull him in. And then now my relative is being displayed I'm 5 seconds. He's in front of me, 5 seconds. I'm behind 5 seconds from the P8 guy. I was like, oh damn, that's not that far, but his 5 seconds is actually far. Then I'm looking at the time, it still goes, it's still decreasing every single time. And I'm like, okay, so I think I can do it. Let's go. And looking at my relative, I'm actually closing the gap fast from the P7 and P8. Then I'm like, okay, that's something nice. Let's see if I can push it. Then I was replying to Jimmy, yes, I'm okay, thank you for the information. Let's catch him then, kind of thing. I'm like, okay, let's do it. This is what I love about racing, man. It's just not giving up and just completing your race and just doing your best and not making mistakes. That's the best part of racing, man. It's yeah. Then I'm this P4 guy is just in front of me. I got to take him on, and I did a very, very aggressive move there to take him on this line. And then I got the inside, but it was a safe move, I would say. It was the inside, and then I'm now the P7 and P8 guys in front of me. Then I'm like, okay, let's take him on now, this lap, so that I can have time to pull away. So the P8 guy is going out, and I went in, and I managed to hold the position and take him in. Okay. And then now I'm going for the P7 guy, which he went a bit wide there. So I managed to have a good exit out for this corner, and I took him. I was like, whoa, that was a nice move. There's 2 guys on this 2 corners. I was like, okay, I really enjoyed that racing. And then I was like, okay, let's keep pushing, see if I can just close down the gap from P6 because it's 12 seconds and I only have 2 more laps to go. So 1 more lap after this, yeah. So it's oh shit, that's far. And I'm very, very happy and satisfied with my results, but I was so focused into it, trying to just push my car.
8.485.
P7. One more lap to go.
And just keep it smooth for this lap and let's bring the car home. And I'm like, okay, I'm actually very happy with the P7 now. Honestly, like very satisfied with the results. From a negative iRating to maybe a positive, and I'm getting like a positive 20 now for this race. I was like, okay, from a very good P16, negative P16, I mean it was like a P16 position to P7. I'm like, why not? Take it, man. It's a very good race. And I'm like, wow, like I didn't really believe that. I mean, I thought of giving up when I got my P16, but I thought I'd just do my own race and just complete the race and that's all. I didn't expect that I was able to push and get into these guys, and I'm like, wow, I was like very satisfied with these results. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, this race video. And guys, this is my first voiceover, and I mean, I'm open to any feedbacks and any remarks that you guys can help me out. Anything. Feel free to join my Discord channel. And guys, if you guys enjoy or you like what you say, do remember to click on the like button and subscribe for more content like this. There will be more. I have a lot more iRacing videos that I'm going to be uploading to my YouTube channel and boost up my YouTube followers and all. So yeah, guys, what I can tell is I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much for all the support you guys have been giving me. Anything, feel free to jump into my Discord. And guys, stay tuned for more content like this. Do remember to click the like and subscribe button. And also join me in my live stream in Facebook gaming page. The link is also going to be in my description. Whatever necessity links I will be putting on my description in my YouTube channel down below. So guys, thank you very much once again, and stay tuned for more content like this. See you guys. Take care.